So let's go ahead and start with the document loading. And we get a couple of events when the document loads. So let's start with window.add event listener DOMContentLoaded. And we're going to put a function here. Now, one of the things that we haven't looked at much yet is that each of these event handlers is going to get an event parameter. And the information on this event parameter is going to depend on the type of event we're going to get. So let's just go ahead and console.log DOM content loaded and also the event that we got. And then I'm going to reload. So DOM content loaded, here's the event. But nothing particularly interesting on this one. Source element, target, those will be useful for other events. But then let's also go ahead and add window.add event listener load. And we'll also console.log load with event. And now we can see a sequence. So we get our DOM content loaded first, then it's going to load some additional resources if necessary, and then we get our load. And let's see if there's anything different on the load. Just the path is different, but you see the timestamp here is 89, and the timestamp here is 67. So this is always going to come before this does. Now, along with these load events, there's also a ready state change event, which can get called multiple times. So let's go ahead and log that as well. And reload. And this one actually has to be on the document because it's the ready state of the document that's changing. So let's try it again. There, okay. So the first thing we got was a ready state change, the type ready state change. And then we got DOM content loaded. Then we got another ready state change, and then we got a load. So to actually get the ready state, we want to look at document.readystate. And reload. Okay, so we got a ready state change to interactive. So first the document becomes interactive. Then we get DOM content loaded. Then we get another change to complete. Then we go ahead and execute the load event. Now, when I leave the page, there are also some events that get executed. So window.add event listener. So the first one is beforeunload. So we'll save that. And if I just execute this, bad stuff is going to happen. So I'm going to execute it and I'm going to hit back. And you saw a little flash, but the console gets reset when I go back, so I can't actually access the event. So I also need to go ahead and add window.add event listener on unload, which is the last thing that's going to happen. And I'm going to go ahead and console.log that with the event. So that's unload. And then I'm also going to console.log ready to leave so that I can put a breakpoint there on the code. And I'm going to reload, and then on sources events.js, I'm going to put a breakpoint right on this line here. So when I hit back, I'm stopped at the breakpoint. I can go to the console. I can see that after my load, when I hit back, I got a before unload event. Nothing particularly interesting here either, except for the timestamp. And I also got an unload event, and nothing particularly interesting there as well. So if I go back to sources and continue, I finish the page.